Choo-choo, everybody, welcome to your morning commute aboard the monster train. I'm your conductor, SlowWolf, and today we're in for a bit of a rocky road, as per usual. Yesterday, our morning commute was pretty good. All things considered, we actually made it to the end, so I was quite pleased about that, and today, oh gods, why? So, Exiled Stygian Guard coupled with Umbra, regular Umbra, is actually interesting. Shade Splitter is always at least useful compared to Plink, which, it's great early game. It dies off after, like, the first two bosses. So, let's see what we can do. Hashtag less. Gain a random artifact every battle. Good. Tithe. Have your money earned. Yikes. Sacrificial. Apply fragile to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Why? I hate that one. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see how we can do. If we can get above 40k, we should be fine. We can get above 40k. I play a lot of Warhammer. It's funny to me. At the end of the turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0. Do we have anything that even remotely does... Hey, we're frozen? No. Friendly units getting +3 is just good to have. Even for our morsels. So I'll take it. And... we have... Revenge. It's Frostbite Boy. It's Frost Boy. We're taking Frost Boy. 100%. Frostbite Boy is the best boy. Why? I mean, like... Have you tried to make Action Shard Guy work? Have you? If you have, you failed. I know you failed because there's no way to make that boy work. I mean, that's not true. He's probably very good. I just don't like him much. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put out the Shade Splitter, and I'm going to put out this guy immediately. Then, this guy's coming out. Then this boy's going up here, and then I'm immediately going to Frostbite this boy. Good, he's already dead. Excellent news. Shade Splitter. Put a boy down. Shade Splitter. Put a boy down. Mind Collapse. Laugh as you now have 4 Frostbite on the same dude. Okay. I would like to do more damage up here. But I'm not sure how. I would like him to die. Now, great news. We managed. Okay. So you're only taking 46. Small problem, that. If we Ice Tornado, we'll be able to do some damage and some Frostbite. I was going to say, that's really kind of our best shot. We could double Frostbite up here. I think it's more important to try to Frostbite down here. It did not work according to plan, and we killed him anyway. So first turn kill is the more important bit here for sure. I'm very glad we managed to pull that off. That is a perfect score for round 1. When you summon the second unit during your turn, gain 3. Yeah, sounds great, dude. Out of these, Glacial Seal is solid. It's just even more Frostbite. I like Glacial Seal a lot. I'm gonna take it. It doesn't require any other money to be useful either. As for these, Packed Morsels is a free way to get 3 morsels. That's really good. Perils of Protection, with 1 upgrade, can instantly turn the game on its head. I like the idea a lot, actually. So we're gonna try for it. And then out of these, look, you have to know that this is the carry we need. This is the carry we want in our life. We've got a first floor winner right now. Do we need to upgrade those creatures right away? No. So we can go right side. We can go right side, and look, I know Titan Sentry is great. If we're picking up a Titan Sentry, we're putting it on a different floor. We're putting it on a different floor so that way, you know, or like, so that way we've got a second Frostbite tank if things go horribly wrong. So you know what, that's fine. Now, spells. Hold over! Bingo. I didn't need any other money spent for like the next 15 rounds. This should be fine. 35 coins. You know what? Bring it. For 35 coins, I'll fight your mom. I'll lose, but I'll fight your mom. Alright, put your Titan Sentry up here. Like, don't even worry about it. Wait, worry about it. You have Fragile the whole time! It's fine. It's fine. Okay, the important thing right now... is to put out as many shards as possible. I feel bad. Okay, so how are we going to deal with all this upstairs? Easy. like so. Second, how are we going to deal with all this up here? Easy. You put out this boy, you put out that lady first. Then this one. You still have enough for Ice Tornado. Make it happen. Cool. You might as well do this just to make sure that that person dies. Look, you're not going to get the Collector. Sad face, because like the Collector was the reason we would have lived. Ice Tornado here. Makes enough sense to kill a guy. We could probably do the same thing. I'm an idiot. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. We can Ice Tornado here, just to get the kill. And then we might as well just put this boy out. And then Forgotten Power to get some extra shards and some extra power. 140. We can do better than that. We have to be able to do better than that. Okay, they're all dying. That's good news. Okay, cool. Now they're all dying. We put enough frostbite on them to be happy about things in the future. Alrighty. First floor kill. We haven't taken any damage to our pyre. Relatively good speed. We're doing well. Okay, you're the one that every time we kill a unit, we get 2 morsel units added to hand. It actually is good this time. Last time we almost died because of it. This time, I believe. Flash Freeze is okay at best. None of these immediately jump out to me as I must have this. We don't have spells to make them immediately work. Mollusk Mage is really good, particularly with the Tornado. But again, we're coming up to a point now where we need to start being real picky about our cards because we got some decent stuff already. Like, we've got one good floor. We're looking for carry floor. We're looking for a floor where we don't have to incant. We just put a dude out there, and it does stuff. You know, the Mollusk Mage does fit on that a little bit, but I'm going to skip it for now. Then, Prismal Dust, Untemporal Assault. Engine Upgrade is not bad. The issue is that, despite it not being bad, it's not needed. We've got Hell's Banners, and now with 2 Morsels under our belt every turn, as long as we keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, we don't have to worry about that too much. If you go down the right side, Artifacts. If we go down the left side, we get to duplicate a card. We get to dupe a card. Dupe a card. Perils of Production to be duped would not be terrible. I think we're going to go down this way, though, because we only need 1 Perils of Production to be good. Frostbite is way better. Excellent news. That was a perfectly good artifact to find. Remnant Pact. Endless. Quick. And Fragile / multi-strike. Yikes. Endless is actually pretty cute. But I don't think we need any of these. Goodbye, sir. I'm sorry I could not help you, but I just don't want the card. I can't think of a reason to want the card off the top of my head. Endless should not be important for us. I mean, it probably will be, knowing me, but it shouldn't be. Alright, so these guys have Rage 2. They are ultimately incredibly tanky, huh? So here's what I'm going to do, actually. Ah! I almost did it! I almost did it! We're going to put out the Titan Sentry. We're going to put out the Siren. We can't put Soul Guard the Martyr on the same floor. Bit of a shame, that. I think we're just not playing him this turn, sadly. When the shark inevitably dies, that'll matter. For right now, though. Cool, now you're taking a lot less damage. What a time to be alive. That was pretty sweet. I'm okay with that. Okay, the shark is still dying, which is, again, fine. I think for our purposes, we want to set up, like, a floor here. We can get at least 1 Train Steward to be a little bit strong. And get this set up. Freeze a boy. Put on another Train Steward here, so that way the other guy doesn't die immediately. I mean, we'll still die immediately. And we did give her 15 armor. She's about to get another bunch. Okay, you're dead. That's excellent news. So the good news here is that we literally put out both of these boys, and suddenly we got all the energy in the world. Which allows me to Ice Tornado, which allows me to kill somebody, which allows me to go up here, and make a man out of this man. Now I could Crystalline Seeds. I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to get some damage on the boss. Okay. This is the moment. Okay, the reason why this is the moment, this floor is getting large. I don't think it's large enough, though. Waves remaining. What I wouldn't give to draw my own creature again. Okay. That's more or less solved. Yeah, our energy, we do not have energy problems anymore. That's a nice bonus. So final wave. Now we finally draw Soul Guard the Martyr. That's a shame. The good news is that we can put that down, then put down Soul Guard, and then we got more than enough energy to do whatever we want for the next little while. And then at this point, we spam spells as hard as we can down here. It's not going to do enough to kill him. It did do enough to kill her. What a time to be alive. Alright, first turn kill. Not bad. X-Cost cards get an additional +3 to their value. Now that's a big one. Transfer all Frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of Frostbite. That's really good. You know what? I think this is the time. We're gonna make Hoarfrost Effigy work. Out of these, Cold Celia is good. I like Cold Celia a lot. But I think we pass overall. And then out of these, look, energy's not our problem. Card draw shouldn't have been a problem by now. It's a shame that it is. What we should be looking at instead is creating space. Why? Soul Guard the Martyr is 2. Siren of the Sea is 2. And if I can get a Titan Sentry on the same floor to protect Soul Guard while we get them built up, that's great news. I think we go for Light of Seraph. And if we need to, we can put down the Glacial Guy on the same floor, and then put down an extra little lodestone on the same floor. Now we can go right side, upgrade our spells, do all this other great stuff. However, I'm not sure if you noticed, but money is a problem. If you go down the left side, we get an Umbra unit, which is just going to require feeding all day long. I'm not sure if that's what we want. So we're going to go down this way, remove 2 cards, good, and buy. 100% good and buy. Magic. Let's see. Upgrade to have double stack. Cute, but literally makes our entire life worthless. We can do this on Crystalline Seeds to apply Frostbite 14 to all the units on the floor for 1. That's really quite good. 20 magic power and consume. Ooh. Making one of the ice tornadoes just a big ol' strong tornado is pretty sweet. I'm not sure if it's worth our money. Hoarfrost Effigy costing 1 less is huge. Okay. Then, I was going to say, if we could do that again, that'd be sweet. But, look, if we can just do that twice, that's still pretty large. And then making Mind Collapse automatically deal... It's already doing 3 damage. So it's already punking, like, lower cost people as much as possible, which is nice. Wait, no, it's doing... Deal 3... X... Deal X damage. Wait, hold on. Excuse me? 3 times X plus 3 damage. Okay, cool. I understand the mathematics now. That means that we're dealing, no matter what, 9 damage with Mind Collapse. There's no reason to upgrade that in terms of damage right now. Ice Tornado, 100%. We might as well spend the money on it. Goodbye. Now for the Dark Forge. If we have Frostbite Boy, we are 100% making him as tonky as possible. That way, by the time Sharkman dies... Frostbite Boy's ready to go. Spell Shield 2. That hurts. That hurts. The good news is that Frostbite does not care. Frostbite cares not from whence the blood flows, only that it does. Don't put him out first. Look, guys, I remembered! I remembered. Should have known there was going to be a guy up here. Okay, now we got more than enough energy to just kind of go hog wild. So, how do I want to make this happen? Crystalline Seeds up here will get the kill, which is like, thanks. Cool. Now, down here. Kill my friend. Do this. It'll hurt one of them at least a little bit. Cast both of these. I don't know, put him up here, because the other guy's going to die before it has a chance to do anything. Are you dead? You're dead. Are you dead? You're not dead. So, how do we make you dead? Well, we put out one of these boys to be fragile. Then another one of these boys. Nope. If we put out another one of those boys, it's literally useless for us. Okay. Mind Collapse will not get the kill. Foregone Power will. Okay, cool. Now you're dead. Excellent news. I wish that worked out differently. Okay, boy here is really good. So this takes all the frostbite on the floor and concentrates it on one person, huh? That's a really interesting card. I'm enjoying it. Why don't we go ahead and do this? You're very dead. I'm sorry, sir. That's okay. Now at this point, if we concentrate all of this frostbite on the bad guy, he's dead. But it doesn't remove the frostbite on the other guys. Now that's a play. Okay, we're learning stuff today, boys. That is an incredibly potent spell. Holy shit. I'm loving it. So, at this point, we're just going to go ahead and put out these two morsels here. Then the Titan Sentry. And now we're casting everything we can on this floor. Just to keep things going. Cool. Okay, y'all are dead already, and I just don't even care, though. Grand. Look, the amount of frostbite we just put out there is pretty impressive, but the fact that Hoarfrost Effigy is actually a little nuts. If I can be so inclined to say that, I think it's a little insane. The start of the battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor. Problem. And that takes up space we don't necessarily want. I'm actually going to skip it. I'm going to skip that one. We do not want that one. You can't apply armor 1 to friendly units. It's literally just cast a spell, you get heals. It's not as good as Sap, but the thing is, cleanse all effects that don't benefit Seraph. Getting rid of Sap is not my issue here. So Guardian Stone being nice and cheap, coming out there, pretty sweet. Blazing Bolts with upgrades would be good. Unfortunately, we cannot guarantee upgrades. We skip. Like, we're being really good with our card choices right now, I think. I think we're doing okay. We're going this side. This is like 200 gold worth of removal right now. Boink. Boink. Piece of cake. Okay, you get some extra coins, and is there anything here like multi-strike? No. There is Endless, but, like, that's a bit of a laugh, right? Applying that health here is helpful. Enlarged Stone. We have just enough setup to put everybody on one floor. If we put a large stone on anybody, it has to be a guy that's on his own. And suddenly the Titan Sentry... The Titan Sentry's the one that's on their own. That's fine. Honestly, that's going to have to be fine. Battlestone. Apply that to Frostbite Boy. Or Armor Boy. Apply to Frostbite Boy. And then leave. We've spent the money here because we can keep our guys alive during sweep situations, and I think we've managed to do what we could. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 4. I hate this boss so much. However, the good news is that boss or no boss, that character doesn't bother me as much. Frostbite still works. No matter which way you slice it, Frostbite still works. Okay, so first things first, we have to Shade Splitter. Why? Because we have to put out this. Once we've done that, we can do whatever we want. So, I'm going to go ahead and put out Soulguard the Modern. Then I'm going to go ahead and put out the Titan Sentry on the middle floor and hope that that's enough. Then I'm going to go ahead and Ember, Mind Collapse, feed this guy 2 more morsels, and then call it a day. Of course you're up on the top floor. You son of a gun. We do have a Mind Collapse to get the kill. Just give me a minute. Okay, so first things first. Hold on a moment. Think about this one carefully. We need to kill somebody to get the morsels. So, kill the guy. Get the morsels. Play the morsels. We could have put one of those on this floor to get the kill, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. Siren of the Sea. Glacial. Decent amount of frostbite. Sadly, that guy's getting away. Okay, so we made a mistake. That's fine. It happens. Okay, Perils of Protection. Again. We do not have any other creatures, so this will have to do. This sucks, by the way. Okay, at least that guy died. There's no way to kill that upper guy. So we are going to take damage there regardless. We've made mistakes. At least now we've paid for them in a way that makes sense. Okay, Perils of Production. You're about to die due to spikes. Is there a way we can kill these guys before spikes come in? He's got sweep. Why am I putting anybody up here? It's okay. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. I really wish I didn't have to take all this damage, though. Alright, so first things first. Buff. Cast? Can't cast. Can cast. Oofersons. Now, this has to land appropriately or else we're in a bit of trouble. Or you can just double the amount of frostbite that person has. There we go. Okay, doubling the amount, like that spell's really good. Okay, when you play your 20th morsel into the battle, sure. Like, it works. When you play a spell, spells in hand that you cost are less are reduced to 0. Alright, that makes some sense. Skip all those. We want big, expensive spells now. And none of these count. Ember Cash is extremely good for us. Ember Cash is extremely good because it's free, and then the little things that it produces are free. It's a bunch of free incant. We're going to go down the left side because money is involved, and removal's involved. The removal's important for 2 reasons. One, we can get rid of the bad Ice Tornado. That way we're not constantly drawing 2 3-cost cards. We only need the 1. The other thing I'd like to remove at this point... Look, this might be controversial. But one of the Shade Splitters. I think that Mind Collapse has a place almost no matter what time we play it. So, and then from here, do we have any things that would be helpful? You know what? 40 damage a bunch of times. Doesn't hurt anybody. I think we leave at this point. We have a 17-card deck that is quite strong. We're up against Fel or Arcus now. Arcus, okay, great. Looming Shard. Okay, so the Scourge Shard and the Don't Cast Spells on this floor shard. If that shard pops up at the wrong time, it will tank the run. Okay, there's a good chance that could tank the run. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cast this immediately. Why? Because that gives us 2 of these, which we can then cast on this floor, actually. Soul Guard comes out, then the Siren comes out, then we foregone power as hard as possible. Okay, cool. Good, he went to a different floor. Excellent news. This means we can put the Titan Sentry over here instead. Scheisse! I'm really stupid sometimes, okay? I promise that I don't try to do that, but... Okay. Ember Cash. Bunch of free spells. Mind Collapse. Piece of cake. Got some dudes. We're going to put the dudes down here, because this floor is now our god floor, and there's nothing we can do about that. Because we made a big mistake. Oops. Gotta remember that things happen, you know? For a reason. Okay. Do you have sweep? You do have sweep. So you can't put anybody on your floor without killing somebody first. Shame that. This is definitely... Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, bad news. Yeah, we can't cast it. Okay, so what can we do now? Well, this guy's dead and there's nothing we can do about it. And up here, this guy's not dead. We might be able to do something about it. Okay, just feed this guy as much as you possibly can. Perils Production. Draw some extra cards. Hoarfrost Effigy. Now there's a card that could save us. Now he's dead. Excellent news. Okay. You're dead. There's nothing we can do about that. We don't want to put the Weight of Contrition there. We might as well go up there to remove our problems. If we cast spells here, that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to make our lives a little bit later down the line a little bit easier. But we need more shards on this bottom floor. We've made a couple of mess-ups that have ruined our run a little bit here. Okay, first thing we cast here is going to die. You might as well, friendos. Okay, next. Now we've gotten the Fragile out of the way. Guardian Stone. Get rid of the Weight of Contrition. Cast the Excavated Ember. Put out that boy. Boost. Knock him down. Okay, they both should be dead next turn. Then Foregone Power down here. That's perfect. You want people to die of frostbite. It's what I'm learning right now. Put that boy up here and this boy up here. Why? Because we need this room down here to be open. We would like to then go ahead and put a bump. I'm glad that it's not the wrong one. Let's leave it at that, okay? There was a chance that could have been the wrong one. I'm glad it was not that case. Okay, everybody up here is dying at least, so that's good. Okay. And you know what? Just wipe them all out, boy. See if I care. Okay, we got 20 shards on this front guy and enough armor that we're starting to, like, effectively keep up with the damage we're taking. We couldn't kill this guy before the bad stuff happened. However, now's the time to really make this boy pop. Also, our middle floor is entirely just dudes, and I kind of love it. Okay, put that guy out. Sure, dude. Okay. I think we Mind Collapse... Oh, we can't Mind Collapse first. We have to Hoarfrost Effigy first. Then Mind Collapse. Then Foregone Power. And laugh as he's taking 150 frostbite alone. Don't get me wrong, Arcus is spooky, but he's not so spooky that he's going to live against all that. Now, we almost got up to 20 morsels as well, by the way. That was dang close. Spells get an extra slot. Laugh and skip. We're not going to be able to afford to do that. Deep Offering does not help us right now. Wretch does not help either. Skip. And out of all of these... Extra energy is the least of our problems. I would like to just draw more cards every turn, please. Like, we don't need the space anymore. We could, but it's not needed any longer. And we really don't need to remove cards anymore. Like, this is a really good spot for us. +2 on the middle floor, not helpful. Apply daze to enemy units when they enter the pyro room, and your pyro gets -5. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That means we get a free 35 damage to whoever gets up there. That's good by me. If I had the money, I swear we would have gotten this one. Because that would have meant that we just don't need Shade Splitters anymore. Revenge. Apply Frostbite 2 per shard. That's Frostbite 4 per shard now. That's a disgusting amount of Frostbite. Restore all their health? Oh, come on! I just got to a point where I can start dealing enough damage that they die on the 3rd floor? What's wrong with you? Okay, kill that boy. Put him out. Put him out. There we go. Yep. There we go. Now we're talking. Still not enough? He gains all of his HP like some sort of a dick. Alright, now, the good news is that we have Shade Splitter, which allows us to do this. Cool. Now we can put out this boy. This boy down here. Shade Splitter down here as well. Might as well cast it. Okay. Not enough to get the kill. I'm actually very upset by that. That is extremely upsetting to me. Okay. Lives by 2. Harsh Whirlwind. Okay. No sweepies? No sweepies. Okay, so I don't really care then. Is there any way to kill this guy? No. sadly. Nobody killed that guy either. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna Perils of Production. Man, it has to go on this floor to keep up our armor and stuff, right? And we're gonna put it on anybody. It might as well be on somebody that has to sit in the back and gets as much damage out as possible. So. Okay, if we put some Frostbite on one of these guys, it'll reduce the amount of damage that they're able to deal by a little bit. This sucks, by the way. Okay. This is an easy go. Practically a guarantee to get us these two guys, which we need in order to be able to summon them, to be able to get the +3 energy we want. Hoarfrost Effigy is now also free, so we can double the amount of freeze on that guy. We can double the amount of freeze on that guy. He's still not dead. You gotta be kidding me, man. Okay. Okay, that guy died, though. You know what? That's worth a lot in my books. Okay, 35. I think we need one Forgotten Power up here to just make sure that he takes one less attack on our pyre. But the fact that these guys are as tanky as they are, and we just have to take the damage on the chin, is really lame. 133 damage, and it's still not enough. Upsetting. It's enough to get the kill, though. Yeah, like that should be enough to get the kill. Because they go down to 127, and they come up here, and they maybe get one attack off on the pyre. So we need to kill everybody down here if we can. Cool. That's something I think we can do. Okay, that's something we got close to do. A brief respite, huh? Now you decide it's a good time for one of those. Cool, he's dead. Excellent news. This allows us to do this. This. Is there anybody else left alive? No. So we're just going to go ahead and spam up as much armor as we can, wherever possible, and then double up the amount of frostbite you can take. And we still didn't draw the card we wanted. Lame. Okay, it doesn't matter. We go up here, we get rid of these two. Cool, now we got all the energy in the world. Toss that boy out there. Toss this guy out here. Might as well put that there. Then, Mind Collapse is damage. That's damage, and that's damage. That worked out just fine. I mean, it sucks that we took the damage we did on our pyre. But that's just really rough. Like, that was just a big counter to what our deck did. So, that sucked. Do I need an extra? No. Big ol' skip out of me. We don't need any of these. Though I am down with a Sap 2. Consume for another 8 isn't bad either. It's another free spell. It's another wipe, effectively. I'm down with it. Out of these, don't need them. So what do we want to do? Well, we'd like to upgrade our Siren to, you know, actually do something. Wouldn't that be nice? You can't gain armor 2. Might as well keep you as tanky as we possibly can. Reroll, I think. Multi-strike. There we go. Then give you this. That way you're just a little bit tankier and you're, like, singing. Okay. +3 magic power. Cute, but doesn't help. Apply damage shield 2 to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. You know what? That's actually cute as well. But, again, as long as we're playing properly, not needed. I'm going to take it anyway. And then is there any spell we want to double? Amber Cash to a pretty decent degree, but Hoarfrost Effigy for sure. For sure. Hoarfrost Effigy is so good in this deck. Yeah, sure, you remove Frostbite. But do you have any idea how much Frostbite this boy's about to take? Alright, so remember, we gotta play a little aggro on this one. Okay, we need to kill him to be able to pick up these two. And keep this guy up here. Then I'm gonna put this boy down here. Frostbite one of them. And then put as much of it as I can on that guy. That was the best we could do under the circumstances. Okay, this boy's dead. Nothing you can do about I'm going to go ahead and Shade Splitter down on this floor so that we can get a little bit of energy. Then put out the Siren of the Sea. Now we're looking at some actual stuff. Put that boy out there. Ice Tornado for some good measure. Go back up here. Bounce. Bounce. Cool. If I Crystalline Seeds, it is something in terms of damage, and I'm okay with that. And now you're dead. Now he still takes some Ember Drain, which blows. But again, it doesn't matter too much for us. We got a deck that can actually work around that really, really well. So, how do we want to make this happen? Okay, they don't have sweepers. So I don't mind putting out the Glacial Seal and then going a little bit ham on our spells. My only worry is that currently we're taking damage here where I really don't want to. Okay. There's literally no room. I'd rather put more Frostbite on that guy, because he's about to take a whole lot of damage anyway. Okay, we're starting to stabilize with Soul Guard a little bit, but it's maybe too little too late. The Ember Drain also hurts. Okay, that boy's dead eventually. Not a big deal. We could effectively double the Frostbite on this guy. What I'm going to do instead is cast as many spells as I can there to keep Soul Guard up and running for as long as I possibly can. He took way too much damage early game. Now we're in a bit of a tickle. We're in a bit of a pickle because he's about to die. And as soon as he dies, our chances for winning probably go with him, sadly. For winning easily, anyway. Okay, still alive. Okay, still alive! Okay, he's dead now. There is nothing we can do about this. Okay, everybody's dying on that floor at least. Sadly, that's kind of the best I can do. Soul Guard is toast, sadly. Which is, I mean, like, what else could I do? Unfortunately. We still have a good floor down there. But, like, he died the wrong turn to die. We're going to go ahead and just put down these guys as fast as I possibly can. Put Perilous Protection on them. Toss that out there. Nuke you. And we're just going to... Okay, that was pretty sweet. We actually played all 20 of our dudes. That mattered. Steal all the Frostbite and put it on him. Then do that. And then, yeah, that's enough. We did it. Okay. That was a weird one. I'll take it, though. The amount of Frostbite was getting pretty high. And we managed to get past our 40k. Which is good, but we didn't find a vein that got us to 50k. We couldn't kill before they got there. So I'm wondering, where did people get the burst damage from? We lost a good chunk of points just on that second floor trial where they got all their HP back. I gotta wonder, where on earth did people find the bonuses there? Let's see. You got 46,000. That's still pretty good, though. Icy Silliphite for spell weakness. Okay, Mollusk Mage, sure. Sign of the Sea. Oh. I mean, you had to stack it. And Deep Offering didn't really do much. But I'm assuming what happened is this person would Ice Tornado. Yeah, and it turns out that neither of the extra casings mattered. He only got 2 things per. But what this person would do is just stack up as much spell stuff as possible. 3-turn boss rush. 3-turn boss rush. 4-turn boss rush. That's a good kill in the Penitent without taking any pyre damage is a big deal. So what happened there was that this boy went Ice Tornado, and after applying Energy Siphon for Spell Weakness 2, a bunch of Spell Weakness 1, Urchin Spines just all over the place, applying Spell Weakness 4, and Soul Guard went for the Damage Shard. No, wait, went for Frostbite Shard. Never mind, forget what I said. Couple that with with the Mollusk Mage from early on, and a big old Endless Titan Sentry, which is not a bad combination at all. Yeah, okay. I could see how this worked. Also, Blazing Bolts. Deal 40 damage to a random enemy unit 4 times. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. You put that on the right floor and things go well for you. Okay, so that was just like a burst damage build, and like you kind of had to scrounge for it. It was not the obvious answer. Where our build went full Frostbite. But yeah, that was a fun daily by the end of it. The have gold meant that we had to be really choosy about what we thought was important. But that was interesting. We played around Sacrificial properly with a couple of exceptions. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed your morning commute. Get off my bus. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And it's not a bus, it's a train. Get off my train. Go on. Door's over there.